I'll take that as a no.
Yes, Red Genesis has started the clown college. Um, so far I don't have any students, but I figured, between this hero work and science, probably gonna be full up.
Yeah, science and hero work. Uh, Reasonably two of the lowest time requiring jobs in the world. You definitely have the time to start a clown school in the middle of that. Okay, so you guys were in J City looking for, or not looking for, trying to dismantle the plans of. Let me go find their name. The Parade of 1,000 Knights, which is an old order based out of J City, wishing for the resurrection of Naharion, um, a demon meant to herald the night parade of 100 demons. Uh, you guys knew the name of two of the members, and you had a speculation about another one. You know, William Yamamoto and Juan Dosang. William Yamamoto being the leader of the. Actually, I don't think you learned what they were the leaders of specifically. And then you thought Jack Leopold might be either connected to them, or more likely you're thinking he is something called the Demon and a member of that. The group had split up and went to two places to go basically try to gather some information on what's happening in J City. Um, One of you guys headed to the waste management facility, and then the other. Yeah, one of you headed to the waste management facility to meet with Marcus Teledano. Um, you also were trying to get a meeting with Chadwick Mandela, uh, the vice mayor of the city. And the other group of you had learned of a uh, what was it? I believe a manor that had a triple or quadruple homicide in it. That was pretty cheap. Did I get everything right?
Sounds about right.
Doesn't matter. Your word is law. We shall follow it to the end.
If I'm
Okay.
not mistaken, I got wet willied by a ghost several times.
Yes, I do remember something about that. I forgot to take notes at the very end of that, so I the whole end portion of that is a little up in
Got it.
the air.
So if I can interject then, me and or Sergeant Hibiki ended up going after the manor. We, for the most part, I believe, cleared the ghost. His Baba Yaga ate most of them, which was weird. I shot the Baba Yaga, so I guess in essence I shot Hibiki.
Ah,
And then I got
yes,
wet willied several times.
you're right. And then the other group, which was the Viridian and no, wait, the Viridian wasn't there. It was actually Alex or the Blade. I can't remember his name right now off the top of my head. Uh,
Ace.
Ace. There we go. And our resident house plant, went to go talk to people using robotics as a way to schedule a meeting with Chadwick Mandela, and then you went to go meet with the waste management facility labor union leader. No, it was just a head of the waste management facility. Um, where you learned he was in a different location, and you headed off to go meet him after that. Does anyone remember what the Viridian was doing? I do remember what it was, kind of, but anyone want to tell him?
I did already mention it in notes, but the Viridian was facing Terrible Teddy, the clone of Teddy Roosevelt, who's creating a teddy bear army by stealing kids' teddy bears they made at Toys R Us.
So that's what the Viridian was up to.
That's beautiful.
Terrifying stuff. The march of 1,000 teddy bears is going to be upon us soon.
Truly the bigger threat.
Okay. So, that being said, I believe you guys do have a location for the waste management facility manager, and you have a meeting with the vice mayor. I believe that was to be held in 2 days. Which I'm pretty sure at this point it would be around less than 48 hours. You're probably looking at like a day and a half before that meeting. So, if Red Genesis wants to go see the new house before meeting with the head of the waste management facility, he could do that. Alternatively, you could also just continue on and try to find or go meet with the head of the waste management facility, Marcus. I will say that Ace does have to head out on a mission to go stop the lamplighter, who's trying to bring back whale oil as a God, whale oil as an alternative substance to use for creating lumination, and in order to do that, he's partnered with a group of he's partnered with whaling.
Also, like the Wellerman Whaler.
He's he's partnered with a group of whalers, and he calls himself the Lamplighter because he likes to light lamps.
Truly a monster.
But he is so.
Probably the most egregious villain we've fought so far. I mean,
I don't know.
he has no regard for whales.
Kids from stealing teddy bears from children.
Yeah, but those are human children, not whale children. If he was stealing teddy bears from whale children, he'd be 10 times worse.
How are we forgetting the insidious condiment man, who has forever changed the formula of Heinz 57 to Heinz 54?
Actually, that was me. I was the one who ate those souls, so that part was me.
I think the more egregious part is the fact that you're okay with the fact that Heinz ketchup is just flavored with human souls, but we'll gloss over that.
Hey man, Sarge isn't the brightest crown in the box, okay? He just blows shit up.
I don't ask what's inside my hot dogs for a specific reason, because I love eating them and know that if I knew that shit, I would never eat them again.
No, you know what it is? You know what it is? You know what it really is? He's so used to eating souls, every time he puts ketchup, he doesn't think twice, because he's already used to it.
Everyone's just a little bit too used to eating souls in this universe.
Tastes good. I say.
What other foods are flavored with souls?
So Hibiki, if you haven't guessed by now, eats souls, and freaking, we were doing some weird thing with we were protecting the vault for Heinz ketchup. That's where they store their secret recipe for Heinz 57, right?
Yep.
Well, during this campaign, we found out that Heinz 57 actually means 57 souls. You can't make up the ketchup.
I can't wait. Basketball is like 52 flavors.
I don't think Fox remembered that that was a thing, and I think you just made another soul-based campaign.
Soul-based campaign? Absolutely not.
We'll have to call on our greatest ally, Carpet Man, to come help us.
Carpet Man's hilarious.
Oh god, that video had me rolling.
I actually recently found out there's a guy, I forget his name, but it's like Stiletto Man or something, who's like, he's on stilts. He's just, that's his entire power. He's just really good at being on stilts. He turns his life around and becomes a hero, and then the Punisher shoots him in the face thinking he's still a villain, and he
I
dies.
know who you're talking about. Yeah. It was so sad.
So, Frank Castle's a dick. Anyways.
Never a good guy.
But yes, I'm so high. Who turned this into I'm so high 420? Oh. I figured it out. It didn't take me long.
Wait, what?
The thing, it reads, I'm so high 420. And I was wondering, but it's pretty clear who did it. Anyways.
Get piece of Sarge.
So,
What?
Red Genesis. Ace runs off to go stop Lamplighter. Fuck you, Lucky. That is his name. And you are left alone. You do receive a message that says, hey, we got a new place. There was a quintuple homicide in it, so we got it for a steal of a price.
Hell yeah! I knew those eggs I laid would come to fruition. I mean,
So you want to go see the new the new mansion?
you know,
Just skipping over the fact he said he laid eggs like a lizard.
Absolutely.
that was an analogy. No wait, a literary device. I don't remember which one. But I was about to say, I feel like Red Genesis would go after Lamplighter, too. I mean, he is killing the whales, therefore the environment.
I'm trying to think of a way to just keep you separated.
Pretty
On
solid.
Alright. This one time Red Genesis doesn't care about the environment and goes to see the manor.
It was renewable whales.
Yeah, they're renewable.
He's whale farming doesn't count. If you breed the whales before you kill them for their whale oil, that's fine. It's
OSHA compliant.
Yeah.
Sir, what the fuck is going on now? I've lost the plot.
Lamplighter is having whale sex.
Oh my god.
That's what it was.
Whale something. Whale.
Finally, Ace, what? See if you can get a portion of the business.
Ace would probably say sure. I feel like he'd say sure just at the very least to get going. But let me see if I can't grab this picture of the manor. There it is. Okay, so Red Genesis, are you heading over to the waste management facility, or you want to go to the Septemple Homicide Manor?
The Temple Homicide Man.
Okay. Would it be Septemple or Hextemple?
How many people died?
I've been increasing it slowly.
Yes, if you ever notice, it keeps going up.
Murderer's still in the house.
No, I hate the murderer. I guess I technically killed someone in that house.
Hibbiki's the new murderer, so yes, the murderer is
Added
still in
the
the
extra
house.
one, yeah. Makes sense. Crime solved.
Okay. 1 sec. Need to delete this. Oh, god damn it. I keep making slides over and over again. There we go. So, we're going over to the what am I on? Octuple Homicide Manor.
So many people died.
And Hibiki
Just
keeps-
so you know, the next one is non-new. Well, I gotta, you know what?
Non-tuplin?
number.
Non-tuplian Homicide Manor?
It's Nonuple. Non-Upul.
Non-Uteplian Homicide Manor.
I think it's just non-nuclear homicide manner.
Non-Nuclean Homicide Manor. Good job, Lucky. We figured it out.
Look, I'll show up there before any more homicides can happen.
You arrive at the Uplian Homicide
Decouple.
Manor. Decouple Homicide Manor. There we go. This is I think I briefly described it to the other group. But it's like, this manor is relatively rundown. Not a lot of people have come through at this manor, considering 11 people died here. You can see like visible cracks in the wallpaper. You can also tell that the walls are brick walls that were then plastered and papered over. So this is very old construction work here. In fact, you could probably get it appraised to become a historical monument in terms of time period for when it was made and everything. You can also tell where exactly the 12 people in this manor died. It was upstairs. They were chained into the attic and murdered ceremoniously as part of a cult ritual.
Wonder,
That is not what you said last time.
I know,
wonder what
it's
the Tiki was trying to summon this time.
it's gotten worse and worse every single time I bring it up.
What the fuck is going? Because what I remember from last time is someone walked into their wife nailing the butcher, and he killed his wife, the butcher, and an innocent servant who was the person still haunting the house, and then jumped off the roof.
You are right.
So Red Genesis would like to tour this place, possibly marking the spots where the perfect potted plant could be placed.
Perfect potted plant. Okay, to find the perfect potted plant locations, this will be a very hard check. I'm gonna say it's basically a routine check. So like a 1. So you're just aiming for a 3 here, man. Extremely difficult. I don't know if you can do it.
0.
That's impossible to do.
If there's a 0 god out there needs to be 0.
You know, I'm not even going to roll with any bonuses, just to make sure there's a chance of failure.
Feel like
Did it work? Why did no?
Ha! Red Genesis, You find an area where a potted plant could go, and it's like you're like yes, and you step there, and immediately the floor caves in. You have destroyed the only place in this entire manor where a potted plant could go. It's all.
The irony! How terrible! Why this man? Spell it! Spell this place!
The Viridian, you walk into the manor where 13 people died. Um, uh, to find Red Genesis screaming to the heavens.
I look down the hole. Are you okay?
No. Well, physically I'm perfectly fine, but my dreams and hopes and aspirations have all been crushed. So, I mean,
Well, I'm sure there's other places that you can land.
Hibiki, Sarge, you hear the Viridian get in, and you also hear Red Genesis's wails of despair.
I'm sorry, shouldn't we still be dealing with the fact that Sarge got high off his ass while I was investigating something?
I was wondering if anyone would remember that.
I remembered it. I thought you were going to pull it the fuck up.
Nah, Sarge
Right,
is.
I got a high. Oh, that's right, because I punched the wall
Yeah, Sarge punched.
The wall filled with cocaine.
with Colombian gold. Yes,
You guys were having fun without us.
Yeah.
always.
Uh,
Hey man, everywhere Sarge goes, it's always a party.
I was waiting
There's a
for
party you want. But there's a
Yes,
party.
in the warehouse.
Yes. I was waiting for Sarge to be brought up. But you guys were investigating the warehouse, correct? And I believe you found out it was a different place. But Sarge, what do you think you would be doing considering you're still very high?
Ooh.
It is cocaine, so this is like a hyper type of high. I've never done cocaine. I'm speaking out of my ass here.
Confidence.
Okay. I'll take your word for it now.
Yeah. Okay. So Red Genesis is screaming in pain because of the hole, right? So I'm thinking Sarge is like, I can save the day, right? And he goes and busts in, and he's just high as a fucking kite, and he's like, I can fix that, and like his like arms are rotating in like crazy ass ways with like imagination of tools and shit. He's just like making it worse by like punching the floor, thinking he's fixing it.
Considering you are high off your mind, I will need. We'll go with a 5, so a difficulty check of 15.
I'm cool with this.
To punch the floor?
To try to fix it.
To try to pretend to fix this. Yes. Okay.
Dodge out of the way before he does.
I will allow it. It would be very easy for you to do. If you use effort, you can do it without rolling. Otherwise, you're aiming for a 3.
Awesome.
Wait, who's aiming for a 3? What?
The Viridian's aiming for a 3 to get out of the way of your cocaine-ridden.
My cocaine-induced madness.
Yes.
Difficulty level was that?
1.
I would like to apply 1 point of effort to see if I can make sure people are in the way.
Okay, so I guess it's a 2 now. He wins.
Oh. Hang on. I was in the process of rolling. Well, by 1 second. You said 5, right?
Yes.
Oh.
You have punched 4 different holes, not including the one that Red Genesis made into various areas.
Well,
And
you know, every good remodeling requires a bit of demolition.
Hibiki,
Cocaine walls.
there's not, but there might be asbestos. You know, considering this is a stupid old building. Hibiki, by time you arrive, there are 5 holes in the floor.
Hibike's just going over the information he got in looks up, sees what's going on, and then immediately just walks upstairs and doesn't talk to you.
What happened? Nobody knows. Hibiki's the only one.
I'll follow after he like, gently stepping around Sarge.
Okay. You gently step around Sarge. Red Genesis, are you still a sad boy?
I use my vines to climb out of the hole in the floor. Get up into the next level and
Okay.
Like he's helping.
I sigh and then I start to put the floorboards back in.
Got it. Okay, Red Genesis starts to put the floorboards back in. Considering you are not on cocaine and are reasonably competent right now, this will be, we'll make it a 3. So you're looking for a 9 here. Might.
Okay.
Or intellect. What is building
It
stuff?
doesn't matter. I'm just gonna roll a flat d20 here.
Okay.
Nice. I do an extra 2 damage to the floor post.
Yeah, you easily just, 1, you basically redo the floor here. 2, you have rebuilt your area for a potted plant.
Yes. I knew I could fix it. It's a good thing I took that carpentry class right before I went to clown college.
You mean right before you went to clown college, before you went to a fucking...
I lived a very interesting life. I'm quite old, I thought you know.
So many bottles here.
Yeah, there are.
I'm an immortal plant German scientist who's been to clown
Also
school
clown.
and also practiced carpentry in his spare time. What is there not to get?
Yeah, I don't...
Stop pushing again.
Okay.
I have no more questions. That was a apt description of what occurred.
Anyways, you guys see the Viridian and Hibiki head upstairs. Hibiki, did you want to let everyone know what you learned from the...
So here's the thing. You told me we learned it's not the place and that's it. Because you didn't tell me what we learned last time.
I could have sworn I told you it was a different place.
No, I'll remind you. You ended as soon as you revealed that Sarge hit a wall filled with cocaine.
Holy shit! You're right. Okay, so the other stuff that I forgot to mention there. This was investigating the Yakuza, right? Because the Yakuza used the fishery as an old way to kind of move their money around and everything, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what you would learn from invoices and things that you found here is the Yakuza move their operations. Originally, they dealt with food, interactions, things like that. That was their way of clearing up their money. They would run it through fisheries and such. They've actually moved into the entertainment and prostitution districts. So right now they run their money through like adult stores, pornography, those types of things. They use that to clean up their money, and their main source of income comes from those groups, including they partnered with the Kampai gang, or the Korean gang, to get drugs to force people into prostitution and things like that. So their primary locations right now would be areas involved with various types of pornography and such. And you can also tell from this piece of paper that the primary things that the Kampai gang, damn it,
Just pull them the Korean gang.
the Korean gang,
That sounds a little bit racist now.
it does. But one sec. Kampai, there we go. I have the phonetic pronunciation in my notes now. The Kampai. I just pulled it up. Anyways, the Kampai gang. are they primarily deal with drugs, heroin, meth, and crack cocaine being their biggest ones. They were big into weed, however, with the legalization of weed in this area, that was cut significantly, and now they primarily deal with uh, heroin is their biggest seller.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pass that information on to everyone now that I have it. Um, and I also would have, after we left an anonymous tip to the police that there's a shit ton of cocaine in this abandoned fishery.
Okay. You leave that anonymous tip. So that's pretty much everything you found out. Kind of like the financial operations right now. One other thing I will mention is you would have noted that the. Where is it? A person named Hangaku was basically sending notes to the current leader, or not, the former leader, in the letters. Uh, she was sending him messages that someone by the name of Teledono, their last name was Teledono, frequently visited one of their crack houses, one of the Compay crack houses.
Teledono?
Yes.
Like Teledono?
Telodono.
Was visiting, frequently visiting the crack house. Okay, I'll send both of those names to the Nocturnal and ask him for any information we can get on them.
Well, Red Genesis, are you paying attention to any of that information? Okay. Good to know.
Like be high out of his mind.
No. Sarge is high out of his mind.
No, yeah,
Oh, I'm
that's
just
me.
building.
I'm cracked out on
I'm just
cocaine right
busy
now.
performing carpentry. I have to fix Sarge's holes too now.
Okay.
I'm just making more.
Yes. So, Hibiki, what you would know without sending anything to the Nocturnal is Marcus Teledono is the head of the waste management facility.
Oh. Oh.
Is that O a good O or a bad O?
See, I thought the first one was a good one. Then it went bad with the second.
Or it could be his daughter, who's 10. So, you know,
Kids
it's
are
probably
pretty
his wife.
reasonable.
Or like sister or something. But it's not great.
I have a twin brother.
Does it list his, like, on his, if I look him up, does it list his wife or anything?
It does not mention her name. They actually seem to have done a very good job of keeping her out of the public statements. It would mention that Marcus Teledono has 2 kids as part of some of his campaigning for various things. And he is divorced from his wife. He has custody over his 2 kids.
So, divorced his wife That's my current working theory. Anyone else have any ideas?
I got that.
Okay.
Perhaps it's because. No, I got nothing.
Great.
I'm down this
Okay, so we have a few names. We have that they're working out of the foreign industries, and we have a high sarge. I don't know if a high sarge makes for very good investigation of like normal stuff. Talking to people. So we could keep on with the Yakuza angle, since we now know where they're launching money from.
So,
Perhaps we could alter this plan to involve plants in some way.
Should we just stop by like a flower shop and just throw flowers out there?
No, we could grow our own cocaine.
Where would we even get the hibiscus leaves?
What?
If you want to, for some unknown reason, get your hands on cocaine, I did just give the police an anonymous tip that there's a shit ton in this warehouse. You probably have like an hour or two before they actually go grab it for evidence.
That's brilliant. We'll start our own cocaine empire. Then we'll slowly get the Yakuza involved. And once they're involved and purchasing cocaine from us, they'll become dependent. And then we just disappear all of a sudden, crashing their entire business, causing infighting. And wait, what are we trying to do again?
I think we're supposed to be superheroes.
But yes, that's our hobbies.
Taking down the leaders of the Yakuza, stopping them from amassing more spiritual energy, and finding where the heck they are holding money that are some of the things we're supposed to be doing.
yeah.
Messing with the Yakuza and the other gang whose name I definitely 100% remember
Kunpei.
is a good start. I was going to look at police reports from when they transferred over their business to the adult entertainment industry, find which groups have been doing well in the area, and which ones have had unexplainable arsons and attacks and vandalism, and go investigate the ones that were doing well, since they are probably backed by the Yakuza, and will have the prerequisite information.
That sounds pretty solid, honestly.
Okay, so then it sounds like you're headed to the police.
Wouldn't we just get the files from the
Nocturnal?
nest?
The Owl House?
Oh, yeah.
Owl Sanctuary.
If I remember correctly, the Nocturnal's files for J City in particular have been severely, not damaged, but he doesn't have a lot of them before all of this stuff started. Because he pulled out and stopped being a hero a while ago, current files are not in his system for like the police and everything. He doesn't even have any of his contacts in there to transfer over any of those files. which is why you guys actually had to physically go here to get a lot of this information.
Okay, so it sounds like we're going to be spying on the police.
Maybe we can ask them.
I mean, I don't think records like that are public knowledge, and also, if any of the police are under the use of thought, they're going to notice people asking about the crimes in the adult entertainment industry.
Oh, it's just the polite thing to do first.
What if we go to the police and say we're a documentary crew, we're making a documentary on sex crimes. I don't know. Crimes in the adult entertainment industry, and
Sex in the City.
and we want to like interview some of their members for it. And you know, of course, these simple-minded law enforcement folk would love to be part of our production. All we need is a camera, and Sarge will be the director, and Hibiki will be asking the questions.
He's already doing enough powder to be a director, but also I shouldn't be the person talking.
Yeah, remember.
I'll do it. I'm telling you, it'll be fun. It'll work just fine. I like this idea. Oh, what did I come up with? You know what? Y'all can just call me Captain while I do this. This will be great.
So,
Aye,
it
Captain.
does make one more charismatic, but we'll also probably be able to
The
suss
rest
out
of
the audio track.
Okay, so let's say we do receive that, steal this information. They would have it on hard copies, right? Because that's what cops actually.
They would have some of it on hard copies, since you are specifically looking for newer information. More likely than not, it's primarily stored in their databases. So, like UCR report, or that's redundant, but UCRs, things like that.
So we gotta steal some data.
Okay. That being said, do you guys want to ask the Nocturnal for some type of backdoor hack into their thing?
Do that.
Yeah, for the most part, as long as you can get a USB into their system, you can easily make a backdoor into most facilities.
Yeah. We'll send that message.
All right.
Just get like a handful of them. Just like them.
Alright, so you send him a message that's like, hey, we're gonna go grab information from the police. Can we get some type of like backdoor hack so we can get like a USB in there and have a backdoor into their system? And maybe can we have a couple of those?
Appropriate espionage.
Through text message.
Okay. You just get a message back from the Nocturnal that's like, yeah, sure. If you guys... I haven't had a time to develop something to funnel anything over to the manor, whatever you guys are calling it. I know one of you's a fan of naming things. So you guys can pick it up at the portal at the lighthouse.
Just don't call it the ghost house.
Huh? What? Oh, I was thinking about like the Hoot Owl Dead House.
Oh god.
I was thinking about Hill House since it's sort of a haunted house.
It is pretty haunted considering 14 people died here.
Speaking
just
of
keeps
which,
increasing.
I'm going to be incredibly alarmed at the increased number of deaths and start going to investigate this house.
It's a corpse factory.
Well, hang on a second though, because like, do we realize that the death number is increasing, or is it just like in our head we're like every time we think about it, it's just higher?
Every time we turn our head, it's a new body.
Yeah, every time you think about it, the number's higher.
I've written down places that the number was lower. So,
You know what? Fuck it, I'm turning this into a thing. Yeah, you guys have recorded parts in here where it's like, when we bought this, 3 people or 4 people died here. One being a servant, one being a man, one being his wife, and the other being the butcher or something that she was having sex with. Uh, and now you're up to 14.
Okay, we need to investigate this first.
It's like some sort of curse, right? It has to.
100%, yeah.
Do you really want to stay in here? Do you really want this?
Maybe they
No,
don't count.
I'm just thinking like Hibiki's walking around with like a bag of Cheetos or something, and as he eats them, like they're just the souls, the additional souls that keep adding to the house.
It's a new flavor.
Oh, this was Cool Ranch.
Okay.
Crunch.
So what do you guys want to do to try to investigate what's going on in this house?
That's sort of my area of expertise, isn't it?
It would be.
In the basement.
Can I get a really grainy camera and walk around and start taking footage with it?
I will allow it. The camera will be delivered to the lighthouse unless you have the money to buy it from a pawn shop.
I'll head to a pawn shop.
Okay.
Okay,
We could
Here's
get
what we
there
can
in
do.
like that flat.
you guys leave and go get some ghost hunting material and leave me alone in this incredibly haunted house.
Yes, where 15 people have died.
And
There's
I'll
another
tell you
one.
Anything weird happens.
Okay.
I think we gotta solve what's happening with the house first. I think
Yeah.
that's true.
I'll start downstairs in the basement.
Okay, so you're gonna start downstairs in the basement. The Viridian, Regenesis, and Sarge. What are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna ask
I will-
Nocturnal if he happens to have a ghost hunting gear.
Okay, so you're gonna go trouble the Nocturnal for ghost hunting gear. The Viridian, what's up?
I'm going to, if I haven't already, make a portal here, and then go to the lighthouse to pick up the USBs.
Okay,
And the camera. The camera's there.
got it. So Regenesis, I figure you're going with the Viridian?
Yes, of course.
I'm sort of joking. I'm just leaving me alone in the haunted house.
Sarge, what are you doing?
I am opening my consciousness in my drug-addled state and seeing if I can feel the presence of these ghosts.
Okay, then Hibiki and Sarge. I want both of you, Hibiki, considering you're just searching the bottom here, I need you to give me speed. We'll make it a speed check. It's easy, so 2. So you're looking for a target number 6. And Sarge, since you're opening yourself up, I need an intellect check from you. This is going to be a bit on the harder side, but you do have drugs, the powers of cocaine, to help you. So, you're looking for a target number of 9, so you're at a 3.
Cocaine gives you strength.
Yeah, man. I got all this new mental energy now. I'm
I'm
bronze and brains now. Woo!
going to. So I'm trained in occult,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm also going to frequently use scan.
Okay, yeah. That'll definitely lower it by 1.
Yeah, I got it.
Holy shit, Sarge.
Damn.
I see God.
True.
Okay. Hibiki, you got a 14.
Yeah.
As you're scanning through, you're not feeling much. And then all of a sudden, you feel a dark presence that's basically surrounding you. You can't pinpoint where very well. Um, and then you feel the presence uh, cloud around Sarge, who's sitting. Sarge, where are you?
I'm sitting near the holes.
Okay.
Like I haven't really like moved much.
Sarge, sitting pretty much where you left him, uh, almost in a meditative state. You see Sarge start. In I say see, but you sense him. Like you can sense the occult energy around him. Lift him up, and he starts to float in the air.
Cocaine's out of the drug.
He's just gonna take out his phone and start recording.
This is gonna go on TikTok.
But can I tell what's going on?
Sarge is communing with something extremely powerful. You're thinking that this is. It's. You don't know if it's malevolent or benevolent in nature, considering every time it's mentioned, another thing has died in this house, and you're not sure if it's rewriting or if it's just memory or what. Most likely malevolent. But it is it's talking to him.
Described it as sinister.
Okay,
I would like to point that out.
it's most likely malevolent. Like 80-90% certain it's a malevolent spirit, but he seems to be communing with it. Uh,
While he's busy communing with it, I'm going to pull out both Yuki and Grunhilda, which is the name for the Baba Yaga.
Oh, we named it Grunhilden.
No, I named it Grunhilda.
Oh.
I had to think of like an old Russian lady's name, or like, and Grunhilda is what came up.
Wow.
But I'm going to use both of them to try and, while it's distracted on Sarge, wrangle the spirit and at least make it visible for us.
okay, so you're trying to make it visible. Okay, so we're gonna move over to the Viridian, and we'll get to what's happening in Sarge's head in a sec. But we'll move over to the Viridian and Red Genesis. You guys are just hopping through a portal, getting to the lighthouse, and then waiting for the delivery to arrive, essentially.
And in front of a lighthouse. Just waiting for it.
Didn't they have just fully went back to the owl house?
I could have.
That, it's less fun.
Yeah. So you guys are just sitting there waiting for delivery to arrive. You eventually see the Nocturnal's hand pop out. He has just a bag in it, and his head pops out of the hole. Why'd you guys need the ghost hunting equipment?
Hunt ghosts, of course. Jeez.
Okay, well, first off, I don't need the SAS Red Genesis. Secondly, I thought you guys already got rid of the ghosts.
It was but a
Like,
ruse.
the house. This guy,
No, I don't. Ghosts have always been weird to me. But yeah, here's your stuff. I got you. Since Red Genesis just said like, ghost hunting equipment, please. I got him like an EMF reader and an old camera and stuff. It's not proven to be effective. Hibiki would honestly be the best bet, but there you go.
Queen Cross.
Abiki fully didn't tell you guys he has very sense and everything on him.
Yeah, I brought a
Being a priest.
I brought a cross. I don't really know any priests. Me and religion haven't exactly gotten along for a long time, so
That's fair. That's fair.
yeah. I got you pretty much everything you'll need to hunt ghosts. He put quotes around that. Which I know ghosts are a real thing. Don't get me wrong, I've dealt with them many times. It's just, you know. I got you all the fake stuff really good for hunting ghosts. He puts the bag down and then pulls his head back into the portal.
Wow.
That's really tough. You also have to do portal as well, so it's awkward.
Okay, so you go through.
You guys get a video of Red Genesis hovering in a
Oh
ghost
shit.
Sarge.
What the fuck?
Okay. Yeah, Red Genesis, Viridian, you get a video from Hibiki of just like Sarge hovering in the air. You see dark tendrils forming around him, and his eyes seem to be glowing.
I like the
The heart emoji next to it.
photo. Really got his angle. It's perfect.
Sarge's ultimate form. Pure
You
chaos.
know, I know we're in a dangerous situation here. I did try and get the good light.
From the basement.
No,
Uh.
the tendrils. They're the centerpiece of the film.
Ah, yes, yes.
Okay. You guys are going to go back through the portal to go talk to Sarge?
Yeah.
Okay. If that is the case...
What do your elf eyes see?
I see the world as truly it should be, beautiful, never-ending chaos, fire.
It's Fritz before.
Okay, so Sarge, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and meet me in Split. By the way, it may take me a while to figure out exactly what I'm gonna say. I'm making this all up on the spot.
Fair.
Hey man, this is the beauty of Cypher. Let's do it.
You can't just bring in a murder house like going up in value and not expect us to notice that shit.
Well, you're speaking about the house where 17 people were murdered?
It's
I don't think the point was that we don't notice it. I think the point was that.
Okay, Sarge, head over to Split.
we have to do
Oh,
Okay.
this is great.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Give me one moment here. I'm going to use something that I usually reserve for well-scripted events. Can you hear me, Sarge? Night? Hello? Hello? Shit. Hello? Output speakers. Hello? 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 Hello. God damn it. This is... Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Son of a bitch. I'm trying to use my voice mod thing, but I don't know what's happening.
Oh man, I always have to fight with that thing in Discord.
Yeah,
Like it's dumb because it says it's made for it, but it never freaking works out.
Yeah, it's just like, I think the way I have to do it is I have to put my microphone into the input, and then I have to make sure that the output for it is reading to Discord correctly. But for some reason, it's not working. So, let's just go ahead. So Sarge, you hear a deep growling voice in the back of your head. Almost feels robotic and wrong to talk to this thing. So you... so... So you have opened your mind to the Lord. How may I help you?
You know, I'm not honestly sure if I should be here. I just wanted to help my friend, and pretty sure I'm high as a kite right now.
Oh, but no, you're not as high as a kite. You're as low as the core of the earth.
You're not God by chance, are you?
No, no. And yes, I am all that he is not.
Well, this sounds like a great time now.
Hand your body over to me, and I can help your friends do whatever they want.
I've taken a deal like this before. You know, my recruiter said all I have to do is give my body, and you know, he took it quite literally.
And it was the best choice of your life.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying I know how this ends.
Then sign on that dotted line again, my friend.
I feel like we met before. Have we met before?
I've met you every single time you've killed another man.
God damn it. I know I'm going to regret this, but this is not the being that would be part of, like, the reasoning for the house going up in numbers, right?
It might be. It's possible.
Nice. You know what? You know what? Yes. Yes, I will do it.
Okay. You want to accept this?
I will accept this.
I-
will see where this goes. This might be fun.
I'm gonna need a might roll from you. We're gonna go with... you're looking for a target number of 18. So I think that's, what, 6? Yeah.
Ooh, Jesus. Okay, 6. So, let's see. See, I don't think... That's where this is. Nah, screw it. This might be fun. I would like to expend 1 point of effort.
Okay, got it.
I failed.
Failure. Sarge, you are going to feel yourself become one with the house. As you feel yourself sink in and then touch the floorboards, and then you feel your metal kind of spread out into the floorboards, actually making it better. Like you reinforce the walls with metal. Um, your code runs throughout repairing the various areas here. And you can feel three entities in you that shouldn't be in you.
Oh, 3.
Three entities in you that should not be here. Kind of like a bug in your mouth. What would you like to do?
Okay. So I'm a cyborg, right?
You're a cyborg, yes.
So I would like to think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I would like to think that I have some form of resetting in the event of something like this, like a takeover.
Yes, you would.
So I would like to think or see or know about trying to panically push that reset button.
Okay, so you're going to hit the reset button?
I'm trying to hit the reset button.
Okay, got it. Um, fuck it. Give me an intellect check. This is actually not that hard for you. It's gonna be a difficulty of 3, so you're looking for a target number of 9.
Alright, difficulty 3, target number of 9. I would like to expend 1 point of effort.
Okay, you'll bring that target number down.
11.
11. You shut down, and your body will be ejected from the housing unit here. As you feel the dark growling voice disappears and lends itself to the voice of just a young child that's like, no, wait! And as you are pushed out of the floor here, all of the sinister feeling that you had almost completely vanishes as you are left, in your mind at least, looking at a small spirit of a very small child. You don't think they could even be more than 4 years of age.
Can I talk or interact with the child?
You are fully shut down, so
Okay.
no.
So I can just see, but I can't interact.
You can see, but you cannot interact at all. It'll take a little bit to reboot. For now, you can head back over to the Cult of Ducky Chat.
Okay.
Well, it is. It's just I don't think it would go through your voice if you let it stay long enough.
Ooh, I am the ghost of Christmas
The
now.
African children of Handenburg are just fine. Oh, hi. Welcome back.
What were you talking about?
We were just discussing possible business ventures that we might want to invest in, and he was suggesting mercury mines in Africa.
Oh, that would work. Anyways. So, you guys see Sarge floating. Viridian, Regenesis, when you guys get there, Sarge is floating in the air in his crack-addled state.
God damn it, Sarge! You get yourself possessed.
Habiki, you see Sarge lower himself into the ground, and then his body starts to unravel, becoming one with the house.
I said I was doing something before this could occur.
Okay,
Did you originally do that? Oh, that's cruel.
what are you doing, Kabiki?
I'm trying to at least find the ghost so we can see it.
Okay.
With the help of Yuki and the Grinelda.
Okay, go ahead and give me an intellect roll. This is actually going to be very hard. This ghost is ridiculously powerful. You're looking at a target number. I believe the difficulty would be a not 6. It's going to be an 8. Uh,
So, I'm trained in the occult. So, like, this is what I am trained at, finding ghosts and spirits.
correct.
I also am trained at spirit manipulation. So actually physically touching spirits is one of my specialties.
Well, you don't want to advertise that though.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Okay. I'll say, yeah. With that asset, you can bring it down to 21, but you still have to bring it down by another.
So here's the thing, wouldn't both of those, occult would bring it down by 1, and spirit manipulation would bring it down by 1? Because being trained in those, it's not like a combination of skills that would bring it down, is it not? Because then it wouldn't make sense for me to ever choose trained in for anything that is similar.
You know what? That's fair enough.
Trained occult.
You're at an 18.
Okay. I'm gonna use edge as well.
You mean effort?
Yes, effort as well.
Okay.
And where's the... And with the Baba Yaga out, I want to use her ability on this spirit, at least while I have a location for it right now.
Okay. Baba Yaga out. What was the Baba Yaga's ability word for word?
I can use 5 intelligence points to get the deepest desire or fear of a person or thing, and this time I'm gonna go for fear.
Okay, fair. Go ahead and spend those intelligence points.
Okay.
The Baba Yaga probes into the this being, so to speak, and what you get from it is it fears death.
Okay. Let's do this. So I'm down to...
18.
I'm down to... Aren't I down to 15 because of effort?
Oh yes, yeah, 15 with effort.
Okay, come on.
You can do it.
I got a 17.
Okay, so with a well-timed GM intrusion, you feel something basically come out of the floorboards and tase Hibiki in the sides. And I don't mean like tase as in electricity, I mean the playground.
Know exactly what you mean.
It tases Hibiki in the sides, but I will give you this Hibiki. First off, who do you want to give the XP to?
I'll give it to Sarge. Yeah, Sarge, because he might need it.
Okay. I'll give you this. Whatever this thing is, while it is powerful and did want to appear threatening, it is not at all threatening. You can tell as it comes out, because otherwise it would have tried to kill you just then.
And not just tase me like a playground incident.
Okay. Anyways, that being said, Sarge will sink into the ground, becoming one with the house. and then you see him immediately shoot back up, having turned off his motor functions entirely. These are all from things that Sarge did to himself.
Okay.
But you guys see Sarge meld into the house, and then his body shoots back up and starts to reboot.
So I would like to think that you guys hear the classic old Windows 98 boot up thing as like everything slowly starts coming back online.
Like old
And you
Yeah,
will
pretty
s-
much.
and you guys will see a small child. There's no way this child could be over 4 years old. Just a spirit floating in front of Sarge, poking him in the eye.
God damn it. That's not what I wanted to do.
What'd you do?
Yeah.
I tried
This
typing
kid
in
is
Windows
like-
boot up, expecting it to like go to YouTube and just pick that one like small clip of the sound, but no, apparently Windows down big time rush is what it puts up.
Wow. You know, Pancake is not very reliable.
Uh,
That kid was like,
so,
music starts playing.
Sarge, as you wake up, you see, or not wake up, but you're starting up again. You can actually start speaking now. You see your friends come into focus around you, as this is 100% the real world.
Still high.
Oh, well, I don't know actually. I would assume that reset myself would clear that.
I mean, I don't know, because you are still partially organic, right?
That is true.
But you're a superhero, so probably would have already went through all of your metabolism and everything.
Look, we're gonna blame plot armor and just go through it.
Yeah.
Plot armor.
Okay.
This is why we don't do cocaine.
Sarge
This is why-
plot armors his way through cocaine.
Good job, Sarge. Hard work, determination, and utter bullshit win the day.
By the
Oh,
way,
do I see the
whose
kid?
is
I
that?
see the kid, right?
Yeah, there's still a kid floating in front of you.
Are you the one who tried to possess me?
No, you did that to yourself.
I mean, you're not wrong. But it was you.
Definitely not. You're thinking of some other multi-dimensional being.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at you while you were doing it. To me, it looked like you went into a haunted house and then immediately started almost asking spirits to possess you. So,
He didn't not do that, and then he didn't not possibly say to another dimensional being that is not me that it was okay for them to enter his body, and then did also not immediately turn himself off, rescinding his promise.
We're in Bizarro world.
Hang on. Yes. Maybe, yes.
so
Exactly.
I assume you're the spirit that's haunting this house and seemingly killing another person every second, because now I'm remembering 18.
No, definitely not. And also, you're remembering 20 as he snaps his fingers, and you're remembering 20 now.
That's right.
Yeah, totally not yet.
Definitely not.
So, are you hooked to this house in particular?
Kind of.
Would
It,
you like to no longer be hooked to the house?
no, I'm fine. I'm doing the biggest con in the world here.
What's your con?
Okay, so around, I want to say 300 years ago, I made people believe that a homicide occurred in this house. And they wrote it down in the history books. And someone came in and bought the house because it was pretty cheap, because apparently humans don't like living where homicides occur. So then I made that person. What happened?
I don't understand why. They're so horrible.
I know. So that person decided. No, I made that person believe that a double homicide happened. And then it was like, nope, Rooney, and got out of there. And then I was like, what happens if I just keep raising it? It got up to 4. And then you guys were like, wow, this is awesome. And I was like, how fast can I raise it? Now, of course, I was raising it pretty much once every 100 years. So at this point, I was just like, every time they come back to this number, I'm definitely going to raise it again. It goes up to 22 in your guys' mind, by the way. So I did it. Over the course of the last 24 hours, I've been slowly raising it. It goes up to 26. Until we've gotten to where we are now.
26.
28.
27. Going up in increments of 2 now. He sees that Habiki's been writing the numbers on the back of his hand.
It goes up to 35. Because now the jig's almost up, and I want to see how high I can get it.
Okay.
Having
So.
to rewrite notes, by the way.
It's fine.
Little bit of a better con. You see, I use spirits when I battle. Here's my little fox spirit, Yuki. Yuki's just bouncing around. And then here's my Baba Yaga spirit, Grunhilda. This is the first time Viridian's seeing Grunhilda. Grunhilda has like an ant body and the head of like an old lady.
What the actual fuck is that?
It's no worse than some of my friends. One of them's
That is
just a
something that
floating
should-
ring of eyes.
So here's an interesting thing, and I also have a bunch of people in my family who employ spirits as well. So you get to move around and play a bunch of devious tricks on a bunch of really bad people and have fun all the time.
Hang on. Are you trying to steal my spirit? See, I brought this person here, sort of, kind of. I may have brought him here and kind of reneged on an offer.
You did.
Probably. Could have happened.
Yeah,
Maybe.
you rescinded your offer.
It was a fail-safe. Cough. Cough.
I
This
mean,
kid is like just 4 years old.
he appears 4 years old in front of you.
Where's your parents, kid?
Well, dear old dad is, off doing, other stuff. What's he doing right now? I think he's probably dealing with the devil. And then, I don't think you guys are allowed to know about my mom. But, point being, I enjoy pulling pranks on people. So what exactly would I have to do?
Nothing. You don't have to come out if you don't want to come out. You can come out if you want to come out. All you have to do is you can get in this extra dimensional space when you don't want to be out in the real world and hang out with my spirits.
I wanna be the very best. Dunno.
No one ever was.
Not to mention
I
you get
didn't
to hang out with my you get to hang out with my mom and dad's spirits as well. We share this space.
I'm sorry, there's a buzz that's
Are
going
you
on.
telling
Give
me
me
it's a
one moment.
timeshare?
Hold up. If your dad's spirits share the same space, and your dad summoned them from that space, can't we do the reverse of that and go through your space into his space?
It's not really habitable by humans. You will sort of fully die.
Death is but a state of being.
I mean, I get that, but I'm also the priest that can summon dead people.
Wait, are we talking about fully dying, or are we talking about halfway dying?
There are some things in there that probably will eat your soul after you get in there, but you're strong enough to not have to deal with that.
Oh yeah, full death, no bueno. Um, I'll think about it, but for now, I'm gonna still chillax in my house.
Okay. Also, how did you come to inhabit this house?
So, funny story,
eBay.
pulled a prank on my dad. Didn't go exactly the best. I may have or may have not helped my brother force one of his smaller projects to commit something he called the original sin. And so he was like, that's not a good thing. You need to be punished. So he sent my brother that helped me out. I helped him. He debates about it. To go basically be a warden. And then he sent me down to Earth to do. Well, basically, I'm supposed to help people, but I've decided to commit small, tiny pranks with my infinite power.
Oh, here's a fun thing. If you join me, you'll be helping people while committing small, tiny pranks.
Ooh. But see, I'm a rebel at heart, but not so much of a rebel that, you know what, fine. I'll think about it still, but yes.
The best form of compliance, the malicious version.
Go ahead. Make me an intellect throw. Difficulty 2.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna use edge on this because I really want the spirit.
Okay.
Gotta catch them all.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. He's looking at you. I guess. Yeah, sure. I'll do it.
Do you have a name?
Oh. One sec. Let me look
Wanna
up.
choose an awesome name like
Didn't you have a name already? Like,
Deathbringer or Azrael or
Blood Drinker the 7th.
Gabrielle or
Murder
Godfaller.
One sec. I need to find something.
David Attenborough.
Did you say David Attenborough?
That one sounds.
Morgan Freeman.
David May.
Background. I'll have to get back to you on the name because he does have an actual name. I just need to find it.
King. Original Sin.
He's an angel. He's his dad is God. He's an angel.
Yeah, I was like wondering, dealing with the devil. Okay, that makes sense. And his mom must be, what's her name? The one that thingy.
I don't
Yes.
think it'd be
Many things do thingies.
Gia.
Actually, I don't think he does have a name. I thought there would be an angel of trickery or something, but no.
Gilbert, the guy that everybody doesn't like.
Okay. What's
He
a?
wasn't in the scriptures.
Habitus. Habitus.
Aurelius.
His name will be Optimus.
Fine.
Yes. Optimus.
I hope he can transform.
Mephistopheles is the blaster of lies.
Ah, fuck it. Mephistopheles. That's his name. Yes. Anyway, there
Because
isn't.
it has meth in his name.
Alright. Well, there is an annoying buzzing in my ear, and I can't get rid of it. So I think my headphones are just going bad. I can't hear any of you guys. Oh, wonderful.
I guess your headphones cracked out.
That is just unfortunate.
Quick, go get a fresh salmon from your fridge and slap him in the face for me and yell, "I am the wind," and then run away from your brother.
So, what the fuck? What happened while I couldn't hear you?
Nothing?
Okay. Anyways, I have unplugged my headphones, and off in the corner they shall lie. Anyways, so you have claimed the angel Mephistopheles.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what he
Getting
does
sidetracked.
later.
I was assuming that was the case, considering you made him like 5 seconds ago.
See, being on drugs helped.
It's true.
That's right. Thanks,
Why am I
Sarge.
right now?
He's amazing.
Ah, I did the wrong thing. One sec.
All hail ye Sarge.
That's right.
Captain Serge.
The bringer of gods, angels, and demons. Subtitle Cyborg. Subtitle Disabled Vet. Subtitled Deranged. Subtitle Chaotic.
Again, you guys got like an hour left till the police go grab those drugs.
Wait, what do we want with the drugs?
Weren't you
But
planning
you
on
wanted
going to make a drug cartel or something?
That was my like cracked out idea. I don't think anyone wants to do that. In fact, I didn't even want to do it when I was saying it.
So why did you recommend it?
Because he's hoping somebody else would have jumped on the bandwagon, would have been like, yes!
I'm just trying to gauge how the interest in some of these ideas. You know, how far can I really push the envelope? And setting up a drug monopoly in order to tear down the Yakuza, probably not practical in terms of the amount of time we have. And also, don't we have someone who could make portals to anywhere? Can't he just make a portal to the evidence locker, take the drugs, and we're done?
I would have to be able. I would need a photo of the evidence locker.
You see, Mephistopheles just looks at you. So you did what I did with my brother, where I was just like, hey, what if we went down there and we told them to eat that apple that they were told explicitly not to eat?
Oh, you were the snake.
No. He was the snake. I was just the snake that told the snake what to snake.
Oh, you
So in
double
other words,
snake.
he didn't even come up with the idea. What a hack.
I know.
All right. You know what? I challenge you. 1v1 snake.
I can one snake once, one you. Anytime, anywhere.
Red Genesis pulls out two calculators, Texas Instrument. Let's go. Let's do this.
Wait, what is this? I've never seen this.
The calculator?
I thought we were just making a snake.
No, you've never played Snake on your calculator?
No.
Really?
No, I
That was like a highlight of math class.
what is
If you had
math
a
class?
TI-81
Dude, I've been
or
in this house for
85,
like the
maybe.
last
That's true.
trillion
Those are
years.
expensive.
Oh my god, you've never played video games or seen movies.
The fuck's a video game? And what's a movie?
Alright, screw this, screw the Yakuza. We have to rectify this right now. Come on, this is our house. Let's go. Get that TV running.
I mean, you guys can do that. I'm still gonna go look into the Yakuza because my dad's associated with this. But yeah.
Your dad's
Good.
associated with the
I
Yakuza?
choose to
No,
help
he's
Mephistopheles.
captured by them, so...
Okay.
I'll go return the ghost hunting stuff if we're not gonna.
I mean, I could...
hang on. We you know, we could always use it.
Wait, why'd you guys get this to hunt ghosts? What, an EMF reader? This was proven ineffective.
I brought the cross.
Are you a priest?
I went to church once.
And I started growing garlic.
Well, it might have worked. It's like these are like biblical.
Also, considering we're dealing with sort of an angel/fallen angel sort of thing, a cross might have made him more powerful.
Whoa. Who said I'm a fallen angel? I'm just a lightly lower angel than other angels.
You're a cherub.
Are you sure you're not an angel of darkness?
Oh, that's badass.
No, I'm not an emo like Lucifer.
Okay.
Yeah, shots fired.
Are you sure you're not the vaunted angel of dankness?
I'm okay with being called the angel of dankness. But
Really?
what's dankness mean?
Red Genesis lights a blunt.
You had those all along?
Bro, I'm a living plant. I can grow weed on me.
Mephistopheles will take the blunt and he will smoke a blunt.
You can just start your own cannabis facility as your
Like, you have a superpower of just being able to teleport anywhere. Here I am just growing garlic and weed.
Honestly?
I wish I had that power in real life.
Yeah, honestly, that would be a really useful power.
I would
You know what,
never have to.
honestly, everyone here, you do have that power. Just get some soil and plant some plants. It's not that hard.
Yeah, but you cut out...
Legally restricted.
Assume that I can let even a cactus live.
I might be green, but I don't got a green thumb. Okay.
Okay, so you guys go take Mephistopheles out on the town to go see a movie and play video games, and I'm going to investigate the police.
We could probably do both.
Yeah, you could. So, what time is it? 9:56. You know what? I'm gonna say instead of starting another thing that might take us into a significantly later portion, are we good stopping care for today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the captain says.
Okay. So,
I think we derailed enough.
it's an entirely unplanned session I just made up as we went along.
Hey man, we got a new god as a pet. Freaking.
That's true.
I got to do some crazy fun shit.
I got a
By
cross.
fun, I mean almost get possessed by a freaking angel.
Okay,
Damn.
so that's going to end our session today. Any questions, comments, or concerns for me? I'll take that as a no.
Cheese is moldy.
We're good.
Did you say cheese
I'm
is
concerned
moldy?
for Sarge's soul. His everlasting, eternal life, I think, is in jeopardy. Now that he has an egg.
So they kiss.
Correct. Oh shit, Sarge, I forgot to tell you. You do have a new power.
Oh.
You can use 5 intellect points to warp the house now. You are one with the house.
I am one with the house.
Like the Homer Simpson meme.
It is it is entirely only related to this house, but you are one with this house.
Okay.
Alright. Sarge, I have some ideas.
Well, I can fix the floor now.
And like Red Genesis kind of just kneels in and goes like, you remember Vietnam?
What?
No.
Why are you reminding him of Vietnam?
Because of all the booby traps.
Just gonna booby trap the shit out of the house. Put in a foxhole or two.
Gonna be a bunch of bungee sticks all over the goddamn place.
Oh god.
Oh God, is this just the Holy Spirit of Kevin from Home Alone?
Okay. 1 sec, let me stop there.